I think you want to work in venture capital for a couple of different reasons. One, it's a job where you're basically building your own personal brand and personal network just by doing your job well. And so you always have that asset going forward in your career. Two, you're going to learn a ton. You will talk to CEOs every single day about the challenges that they've dealt with and how they dealt with them. This is kind of like a mini Harvard Business School MBA every single day where you're learning about different companies. You're going to work with really incredible people. Your peers will be very diverse and interesting. The people who you look up to, the partners of the firm, will be equally as interesting, and hopefully be sharing the knowledge that they've gained from sitting on boards, taking companies public, selling them for hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe running their own businesses. And so the people that you get to interact with are just incredible. And if you're a sponge and you are aggressive, you can soak up a lot of this knowledge. Beyond that, I think it's a great culture. I think that venture capital is different from hedge funds and private equity and a lot of finance in that most people are fairly laid back. They're not 100% money driven. They want to have fun. For a lot of people, this is a third or fourth career after they've sold their company. They want to kind of relax, help other people build their businesses because they have empathy with the entrepreneurs where they were, 10 or 15 years ago. And because they're entrepreneurs, because they're operators, they're really good at mentoring. They're really good at developing people. Whereas in private equity, you get people who came up through the banking ranks where there is no mentorship, there's no focus on development. And so the culture tends to be a little bit more adversarial, a little bit more antagonistic. You don't get open door policies, stuff like that. So I think those are all good reasons. The last is autonomy. You get to kind of do what you want in venture. This is especially true in a sourcing role. Not so much if you're working in support of a partner, they're always going to have stuff for you to do, but you'll still have time to go out and seek out companies you think are interesting, go to conferences by yourself, work on deals by yourself, due diligence meetings by yourself, stuff that you just wouldn't do in a more structured environment like the one that you might find in a private equity fund. So for these reasons, I highly encourage people who are interested to seek out this experience because I really think it gives you a competitive advantage the rest of your life because of the things you're exposed to, because of the personal development and network building that you get to do in this role.